Yeah, we're good.
Don't worry about traffic, that's not.
Where's mine? Where is mine? Yeah, sure. Where's mine? Okay. No, keep it on the car. Car's fine. It just can't get any traction. It's in mud. So some push-a-roo. Yep. I tried to rock it and hit it a little bit, but it was
Yeah, remember those boards I was talking about?
it was immobile. Yeah, some boards and some gas would work. Some human power would work.
No, I think
The radio was right there, by the way, if you needed it.
Yeah, I mean, I figured
All right.
with what happened, where it happened.
I think forward is the best
Pushing?
way.
Yeah.
We can push from the back forward.
I agree. Back through the muddy trench probably
Even
isn't
with
the
the
best
build up
option.
in front of the tires?
Build up here.
There is here.
There is on this side, yeah.
Oh.
But tamp it down, kick it out of the way. Yep.
Yeah. Why?
So, now you understand why I wear jeans out there.
Yeah, better.
So, I don't know if that was poor threshold braking by me or a brake problem, but it was probably poor threshold braking by me because it didn't seem like I had a brake issue.
You should have probably just let up and turned in. You
I-
probably thought you were faster than you were by the time and panicked and just
Well-
went straight.
Well, I let off and I expected it to hook
Are you
back
pushing
up,
or driving?
but it never hooked back up because I never let off enough, or the brakes are funky. Take your
Yeah.
pick.
You should get in the car.
I guess
Drive.
somebody has to turn the wheel. I was going to push, but
No,
I'll get in the
Well,
car.
someone's got to drive, and you might as well be the person doing it.
I agree with
You
it.
can just drive if you don't. Take the wheel off.
Yeah, you can take that wheel up.
You know, I don't.
Easy over here.
Somebody come deal with the suit you have over here. Oop, nope, I got it. Helmet
Yeah,
good?
there's a door.
You know what? It's not a race car if I open the door and get in.
Alright, just worry about that belt later. Just
Okay, just steer the car.
yeah, we'll just get you. Yep, let's just get out of here.
Not in gear. Parking brake is down.
Yeah, well, it's only done.
So,
Oh, you want it on?
Well, yeah, we want your.
Oh, you want to try to drive it
what's
on
the
there?
leg straight ahead of him as far as
It's pretty
it's
flat.
the same, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we got this.
I forgot the protocol. Hold on.
You have your jump box in the car?
Still waiting. Let's that not. Yeah, let's not
Ready?
use up all the battery.
Yeah. on you guys. I'm gonna wait till it rolls before I try to go.
What?
I'm gonna wait till it rolls before I try to go, or I'm gonna throw mud all over you.
Said he's gonna wait for it to roll before he goes and throw mud on it. No.
Thank you for the assistance. Go up the strip. Yep. Yep. Belt up here. Ready.
Hang on, let me do your belts.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, your tires are dirty as shit.
I played enough Gran Turismo to know my tires are dirty. I wasn't thinking you could get something out of that. What I do need next time is a seat pad, not a back pad. I got this thing to be a quarter inch high. Whatever it is, about height. Well, I was honestly surprised it popped up, so it took me a moment to pass off the input for back in. I was like, yeah. That wasn't even progressively pushing the limit, so I know. Yeah, they're nice and tight. Who goes first? No, you guys go, because I gotta go get all the dirt off these tires anyway. So I might as well go slow. You can be my pace car.
This it'll stall
Well,
again
that's not
automatically.
Hey. I think that's just okay because we're running on battery, right? Okay, cool. Session best Delta. Session best Delta. trying to turn, the stall had shut off. When I gave it gas, it stumbled, broke off.
Probably gas.
Probably out of gas. I bet we drove it out of gas.
Yeah.
I like it when you turn it off. Coolant was fine, temps were fine. Go ahead and take that off.
Nope.
No, not that. Yep.
Let's see if you. Yeah. That fuel pump doesn't sound.
It doesn't sound happy. Yeah. Come on now.
Why is it doing that? Why is it?
Well, I was in gear when you did
No,
that.
but why is it like?
Why does it allow you to do that in gear? I don't know
No,
that.
no. Well, there's no lockout right now.
Yeah, I figured. Right. That's a starter being overloaded.
Yeah, it's just.
Battery's probably marginal.
Yeah, the battery's probably. All right.
So gas.
Gotta get you back.
Okay. I went ahead and unbuckled in the case that there was a fire, but it didn't seem like that kind of event.
Channel mode.
Can you hear me?
I don't know that they have it set to the channel or what. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Smoke signals. Call them. Do you have your cell phone? I don't. I set a world record on the lap before too.
World record.
I mean, it said so. It was green 5 seconds. It's what seeing the track can do for me. I'm sure it's still terribly slow because I'm being gentle with the brakes.
Cold rush stats. Thinking about it.
It's like out here in this field, I don't know. Siri ain't gonna get the service to do your thing. You're gonna have to press the buttons for real. Or Google's version of Siri.
See shit. That's the problem.
Oh, you did and it no go? Alright, we can revert to smoke signals.
Hello? I can't hear you. Out of gas. Gas around.
Yeah, that's very much the experience I had. It went poof. If it did like a pop and then it just I'd fuck it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because all the indicators were fine. Oil temps were 230, coolant was 220, everything else was nominal.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Unlikely to be
So as soon as I could see the track, the oil temps went from 220 to 230. Because you know. Because you know. And this thing drives nice. What was really interesting is when I locked the brakes up and I went out and I came out, the first 3 or 4 turns, immediate pedal bite, burn pedal, like I would expect. And after 3, it started to do the mush pop, mush pop, mush pop, for what that data point's worth.
yeah.
I mean, we checked the fluid level in there and everything, right? That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it did seem to be like it went to exactly the kind of brakes I would expect for 3 or 4 turns after the lockup and then back to the mushy stuff. And I don't know if it's because those couple of turns were very low speeds, you know, compared to the effort that I exerted in subsequent ones after the dirt was
Yeah.
off the tires. Other than confidence in the brakes, it's very sensitive to off throttle adjustment of the rear of the car. That's not bad, but more than on throttle, it's, in my experience, it was more sensitive to off throttle about adjusting steering.
Yeah. So do you think like more? Well, so the thing is, it is very heavy in the front.
Yeah, I mean it is. Yeah, right.
So-
I mean that's entirely part of that, right?
Yeah. And you know, we try to get everything as far as back as possible.
Right.
To
Not
get
to
some
mention
more
under
weight down.
acceleration, yeah, the weight
Yeah.
transfer. So
Yeah.
it's probably, again, it's not bad. It's just a characteristic of the car.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
it's useful if you know it and you expect it and you use it. It's, you know, bad if you panic and just jam off of the gas, right? Because the back end will be like, yep.
Yep.
So the first lap I was in here and I was coming over the crazy camber stuff, I just came all the way off and it was like, that's cool. And
Yep.
I mean, it was no big deal. It's like, okay, you
Yep,
know,
you
because
just
I was
need to
going
know.
slow as shit. So.
Yep.
So now I know, and I just make sure the car's set, and then I make sure I'm not in over my head before I, do all that shit. But yeah, no, it's good. I never got throttle oversteer, but I've been graining it. I got plenty of static load, you know.
Yeah, you should push it a little bit in these long tones and these long sweepers.
I have been. I've been pushing it up a little bit. That's not true. I've caught it at least twice coming in that section before the airplane on the way back with throttle.
Did you drive all the gas right out of it?
Apparently I did. That's a good guess because I was like, oh, everything was nominal, but it just went no. So data point wise, does anybody know what time it is? I guess we have laps on here that we can simply calculate that from, right? How can I?
What?
I'm trying to record where we are laps or time or whatever so we can extrapolate a fuel usage.
This does.
Okay, but what lap am I on if I
Oh, hell
continue
if I
going?
know, because I ended my session.
Yeah.
So you have to go back and look at my session.
That's what I'm saying. We'd have to add all the laps to the various sections together. But if I keep going, like what lap was this that happened?
No idea.
Listen here, you little shit. What time is it, Josh?
220.
Do what now?
220.
I got. I don't remember that. But what was the filler?
One of the filler spouts.
I figured.
broken.
Yeah, I figured. Maybe that's been some of the shitty to start stuff too. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh, just because I assume the weight in the car, Sasha and I were talking, the lift-off throttle steering is a lot more pronounced than the on-throttle steering. I might be just about done because I don't have any water or anything.
Okay.
So I might just toot this guy back and let Matson get some time in. So it's a little stint out here in the sun with no movement of air.
Yeah, right now you're going to be cooking.
Yeah. It actually wasn't that bad once I was going with this cool shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I certainly, if I was doing this for real, I'd get the water and everything, but it's not been bad.
Did
I
you
also
unbuckle after you ran out of gas?
I unbuckled because the engine stopped, and I
Okay,
wasn't
no,
sure
I'm
if
just
I
making sure
had a
you weren't out
reason to be
driving
out of the car.
unbuckled.
Yeah. I figured I unbuckled and said, I'm going to check it out, but if I, see red, I'm going to exit.
Exit stage left.
Yeah, and then Sasha's like, gas. I'm like, God damn it, yes, gas.
It does have a fuel indicator.
You can look at it, pay any attention to it.
Oh, it still says, okay, so the sender is not currently working.
Also, I never looked at it, just to be honest. It wouldn't have helped. It wouldn't have helped either way.
Gotcha.
Well, if it turns red, you would probably.
True, I would see a new red thing and I would probably look at that. That's a reasonable expectation. I haven't been driving hard enough to get the oil temps up. They were sitting at, once I got where I could see, I would push it up to 230. It was 220 when I was like, the fuck is the road?
Okay, so that's what we need to do. We just need to drive it like they.
Yeah. I mean, and to be fair, if you notice, I've been cutting it at half the straight because, like, that's not what I'm here to figure out, and it keeps the oil temps managed. You know what I mean?
It does help.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I didn't have a problem going above 250.
Yeah, when you were shifting it at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've been keeping it.
But it was cooler then.
I'm keeping it between 4. As I got visibility on the track better, I was up at 5 too. Turned like a 5-second lap, faster lap with seeing the racetrack.
Yeah. That does help.
Bro.
Did you see the Scarecrow fire suit guy?
I did. Most of the time for that part, I'm like, don't die, don't die, don't die.
That is a bit of
Occasionally
a
I saw
sketchy
that.
part, isn't it?
It is a sketchy part. Especially after my lock-up brake thing, really cognizant of tapping the brakes to settle the front there and getting a reaction I don't expect.
Well, to Sasha's point, if you lock the brakes up like that again, get off of
I
them.
know.
Test your steering a little
Yeah.
bit and then see what you've got, because you might have had that.
I am sure that I did, and in
Got it,
my
Sasha?
brain, got off to the degree that I would, from prior experience, expect, but not nearly enough based on the skid lines, right? Like, I executed that protocol poorly. I know next time I'll get the leg up in my, chest if I got to be sure I'm the fuck off the braking. Because at a certain point, the off the brake thing got overridden by the dirt coming thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure the leg started to be like, how about we do that
It's
more?
got a lock on it.
Trying to be a lot too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those things where in a race situation, what you did is probably the correct move, so you didn't hit anyone if anyone was around you.
Mainly, I was also like, I'll have a controlled event here that I know is generally going to leave the car okay,
Yeah.
compared to...
Well, there's no barrier over
Should
there,
be
so
nothing.
even
It
a
should be just a
sideways.
backwards version of that in the worst case. But
As Matt
yeah.
can tell you, worst case, you're going to DB the tire
Yeah, well,
if you're
that's true.
sideways into the grass.
That's true. Honestly, I thought I'd scrubbed enough speed, but I also didn't know I was rolling straight on the mud where it was like, no, we're going for a trip.
Yeah. And at least it was wet though. I was telling them if it had been like a month ago out here, you probably would have started a fire in that grass.
You know, I was considering what I was going to do with the motor for that very reason and watching that
You
carefully.
probably would not have gotten stuck too, but still could have potentially started a fire.
Could have been
on
one of
this way
both.
through
I
the
just wouldn't have
grass.
been, over the fire as it burned. Yeah, I was contemplating that and checking it as I sat there. Again, part of why I unbuckled that time as well. Because the car, we're not moving. Mostly, I think, because of that wedge of dirt and shit that got up under
Are you just bringing the car back in after this?
Yeah, I'm just going to bring it back
Alright.
in and let somebody switch.
Well, then you can take it easy, or you can buckle up and get on it.
Gotcha. Yeah, just take it easy. I've been on it for a while.
Dave has my shirt anyway.
Yep.
Okay, I don't mind that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I got to be in for Matt to switch up, so
I mean, he can go get started, but whatever.
only so far you can go.
Take all the clothes off and really take pictures of them.
I can zoom from here.
Get your purple
Well.
binoculars in.
No, but I've got like, what is it, 20 minutes to
Fuel cell on this as well.
Speaking of, I went ahead and drafted an email to Charlene with Lucky Dog.
Oh yeah.
Are we good on that? Do we want to go ahead and fire that off? Just go ahead and get a credit.
Dave,
Yeah.
maybe Dave needs some input down.
Yeah, let's talk about it when he gets in.
Okay.
Fire it up.
If it fires up.
Yeah. Are we ready for me to start it up?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Just drive it in careful without the belt.
Yeah, that's my plan.
We might have to push him on.
All right. We'll see. Am I already in that mode? Yeah, I'm already in that mode. Okay. I didn't power off. I fucked it up. Y'all could have died. I apologize. All right.
Let go.
That's essential. Shirt was never back on, right? Okay. Can you help me with the helmet?
Just come out.
Okay.
Like,
I can do that.
take the wheel lift.
Fine. None of my other cars do that, Sasha.
Yeah, that's what you gotta get used to.
I know.
Grab
Look up
heel.
over here. Or is there enough link there? It's not an issue.
Oh,
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Got it. Okie dokie.
so yeah, grab heel
Yeah.
with this hand and this hand there, and then like pull yourself up on there. Yep.
I do better with both hands on the one bar for
Well,
leverage, but
yeah.
same idea. Same idea.
Whichever works best for you, obviously.
I prefer the one hand or the two hands like Dave just did.
Yeah. Traditional pull-up muscles.
I might actually do the same thing. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah. I think to get started,
Yes.
it's nice. Yeah, that's me.
Would you like a half or a full bottle of?
Get into the shade
Absolutely.
You got a full bottle of electrolyte?
I would appreciate that. Thanks, man.
All right, I'm gonna go and
Who's got release on this? Same loosening thing?
Hold on, let me get the arms on.
your gloves. So let's see if that double thing's already there. So heel. Yeah, this is both hands.
You don't need both.
But yeah, this is this. You pull this up, and then you can. If you pull it up and pull down, it is a double D. Yeah, that's what I do. Right?
Yeah.
It's the fastest. Yeah, so yeah, I can do classes. So.
Yep. Yep. Oh, trust me, I know that, man.
Yep.
Thank you for that.
Ripping the helmet off when the glasses are still on.
Yeah.
I've done enough VR racing to go
Right,
that
right.
muscle memory into my head. It's not the same motion, but it's the mind grab, so it's the hands on the ground.
Dude, like
So
this
shoulder
is,
back, you gotta get it off with that
Gotta
arm
get off the
back.
shoulders.
Yeah.
This one. You gotta solve with one arm, basically.
Yep.
And this one is like super sticky. The material on the inside is
Yeah.
just super sticky. Like it's extra hard.
Well, it's kind of nice since it's a little oversized. It didn't feel it. It
Yeah.
didn't create
Again,
an issue. But
Like if you buy one of those that I have, like way nicer, way.
my car's fucking smaller. It's fun as shit. I gotta work up my confidence in it, but it's fun as shit. Fix those fucking brakes. I can't work
Yeah.
my confidence in it.
So here's what we're thinking. Instead of going racing in September,
Go shake down harder.
improve the things that need to be improved, like you know, bite the bullet and get that real axle done.
Wait, Jesus.
You set this whole thing up, Matt.
Do the rear brakes and the front brakes basically of a 5th gen Camaro.
Yeah.
Fix the cooling issue. Do
Come back out, do this, or
and
some
yeah,
variation of
and
this.
come back here and shake it
And,
down.
Like drive in, drive in,
hard.
drive in, drive. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
And be like with the money that we would spend on a race, with all the stuff that goes
Put that
around
into
it,
prepping it for the next one.
we
I'm
could
very
do
big
it.
on
We
that.
could probably come out two times here.
I'm real good with that because we can race, but we'll spend a lot of time maybe working on the car and potentially not racing. I'd rather get out here and be so he had. It's not bad. It just has a few specific things to work on. It's
Well,
not
it's
bad.
been built,
Yeah,
but
it's
it has
good.
never
It needs to be
been
tuned for
tested.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has
It needs to
never
be tuned
been
for this.
tested.
All right.